Good morning, students. Welcome back to our grammar class. Today let us study Grammar Way, lesson 10, subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. I think last year you studied the same topic, subject and predicate. It's a very easy topic. Okay, so as you all know, a sentence can be divided into two. What are they? A sentence can be divided into subject and predicate. Subject and a sentence can be divided into two parts, subject and predicate. Okay, so what is a subject? What is a predicate? That we are going to study in this lesson. So what is a subject? The part of a sentence that speaks about something or somebody is called the subject. It is a naming part. That is the part of a sentence that speaks about something or somebody is called the subject. That is naming part in a sentence. Means it tells us what, who or what the sentence is about. Subject tells whom or what the sentence is about. Okay. The subject names the person, place, thing or thing we are talking about in the sentence. Subject names the person, place, animal or thing we are talking about in a sentence. Okay. So here then what is a predicate? Predicate refers to the part which tells us something about the subject. Part which tells us something about the subject. It contains the verb. So I'll show you some example that is given in your textbook. So look at here. Beena drives her car skillfully. Okay, so two examples are given in your textbook. Beena drives her car skillfully. So here, look at here. Beena is the subject part and drives from verb. Drives her car skillfully is the predicate. So the sentence Beena drives her car skillfully can be divided into two parts, subject and predicate. Beena is the subject and drives her car skillfully is the predicate. Okay, then second one, Nikesh and his friends take a walk in the park every evening. So Nitesh and his friends, subject. Nitesh and his friends, subject. And predicate, take a walk in the park every evening is the subject, predicate. Okay, so the words in blue, that is Beena, Nitesh and his friends, are the subject of the sentence. Are the subject of the sentence. Okay, so that is the subject means the part of the sentence that speaks about something or somebody. Okay, the first sentence, it speaks about Beena. Second sentence speaks about Nitesh and his friends. So, Beena, Nitesh and his friends are the subjects. Whereas, the words underlined, that is, drives a car skillfully, take a walk in the park every evening are what? Predicate. Predicate of the sentences. So, the subject is who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate is that part of the sentence which says something about the subject. That is subject and predicate. A sentence can be divided into two parts, subject and predicate. Okay, subject is who or what the sentence is about. Subject is who or what. That is, it speaks about something or somebody. Okay, so the predicate is that part of the sentence which says something about the subject. Predicate says something about the subject. Okay. Now exercise 1, page number 49. That is, read these sentences, write the subject and the predicate in the correct columns in the table on the next page. So there is a table given on the next page. We have to write it there, write all the answers there. Okay, one has been done for you. That is, this book is interesting to read. Okay, this book is interesting. So here the subject is this book. Predicate is interesting to read. Second one, the lilies look fresh and beautiful. The lilies, subject, look fresh and beautiful, predicate. The seagull was afraid to fly. The seagull is subject, was afraid to fly, predicate. The travelers were asked to keep off the slippery roads. Okay, the travelers, subject. Okay, travelers, subject. Travelers, subject. Okay, then the visitors enjoyed their trip to the museum. So the visitors, subject, enjoyed their trip to the museum, predicate. Then Sonali won the championship trophy for swimming this year. Sonali is the subject. Rest of the sentence is predicate. Okay, the trees have shed all their leaves. The trees, subject, have shed all their leaves, predicate. Then Jane and her cousins decorated the Christmas tree beautifully. So Jane and her cousins, subject, and decorated the Christmas tree beautifully is the predicate. Okay, so now what you have to do is, next page, a column is given. You have to write the subject part here in this side and predicate part in the right side. Okay. So here I have given the answers. Okay. Then complete these sentences by adding suitable predicates of your own. So subjects are given here. So what you have to do is you can add predicates of your own sentences you can add. Okay. So one has been done for you. The farmers, only the farmers are given, is given their predicate. So we have to add a suitable predicate. The farmers were busy buying good quality seeds in the market. Okay. Then Ritu and her friends. Ritu and her friends dash. So Ritu and her friends are decorating their classroom or their house. No, their classrooms. Okay. The animals in the forest. You can write your own sentences. I have given the animals in the forest are bathing in the pool. Okay. So here this is given there. The manager of the bank. Then the art gallery is closed on Sundays. The shopkeepers close their shops only after 9 o'clock in the night. The fruits is given there are very nicely arranged in the basket. Okay, the bushes are pruned by the gardener every month. The bushes is given there. So we have to fill the predicate part. Okay, you can write your own sentences. Okay, use this as an example. Okay. Then next is complete these sentences by adding suitable subjects of your own. One has been done for. So here predicates are given. Here we have to add a suitable subject. Okay. The children have been playing for more than 2 hours. The children. Okay. The dash was feeding her chicks with great care. Chicks means mother sparrow was feeding her chicks. Then dash were amazed to see the dolphins jumping in and out of the water. Dash were amazed. The visitors. People were amazed. Okay, dash were busy laying the tables for the party. The caterers. Okay, caterers were busy. Then dash streaked across the dark sky. Lightning. Okay, Dash grew impatient when the train did not arrive on time. The passengers grew impatient. Dash were appreciative of the treatment at the new hospital. People were appreciating, the patients were appreciative of the treatment. I like watching thriller films. I like watching thriller films. Okay. We cannot write he here, okay, he or she, because here do form came. So along with I only we can, otherwise you have to write a plural subject here. Either I, pronoun I, or plural subjects you can write here. I is right, then my friends like watching thriller films. My friends, my brothers, my cousins, etc. you can write here. Okay. So here my cousins like watching thriller films. Okay, so make use of this answer key. Now one more topic in this lesson, that is subject in imperative sentences. So as we all know, there are 4 kinds of sentences. What are they? 4 kinds of sentences: declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. So here we are going to study something about imperative sentences. Imperative. What is an imperative sentence? An imperative sentence is one that gives command, advice, request, order, etc. Imperative sentence. So subject in imperative sentence. We are going to study about what the subject in imperative sentences. Please switch off the light. That is an imperative sentence. It's a request. Do not walk on the wet floor. It's a request. Study regularly to gain confidence. It's an advice. So it is an imperative sentence. Then close the door. Imperative sentence. Wash your hands. Imperative sentence. Bring me some water. Please bring me some water. Imperative sentence. So then take the medicines regularly. Imperative sentence. Cross the road carefully. Imperative sentence. Get out of the room. That is also imperative sentence order. So what is the subject in imperative sentence? Subject in imperative sentence. That is what we are going to study, the subject in imperative sentence. So look at all these sentences. Is there any subject here? Please switch off the light, or open the door. Open the door. Okay. So this is an imperative sentence. Okay. So we can see in these sentences there is no direct subject mentioned, but the subject is implied or understood. Okay, it is implied. Implied means it is understood, the subject is. So open the door means what? Please open the door. Will you please open the door? Okay, so you close the door means what you close the means will you close the door? Okay, then wash your hands. You should wash your hands. Bring me some water. You bring me some water. So the subject in an imperative sentence is always you. So in imperative, you open the door. So here, you open the door. So the subject in imperative sentence is always you. Okay. Subject in imperative sentence is you, which is implied, which is understood, but not mentioned directly. Direct mention cheyilla, but we have to understand. In imperative sentence, subject is always you. Okay. So here it is given, look at here, the subject of these sentences is the person or persons listening or spoken to. So in imperative sentence, the subject of this sentence is the person or persons always listening to. The subject of these sentences are understood, therefore they are not mentioned. It is already understood. That is why it is not mentioned. The subject in each of these imperative sentences is you. Okay, the subject in imperative sentence always you. Now one more exercises in that lesson. Write down 8 imperative sentences that you associate with your school. One has been done for you. So you have to construct 8 imperative sentences. Okay, it should associate with your school. So I have given some exercises here, examples here. Okay, don't run in the corridor. Listen to all the announcements made. Make use of the library. Return your library books on time. Take good care of school property. Follow all the instructions of your teachers. Complete all the assignments given. Okay, so construct your own sentences. So you can use this answer key for help. Okay, then I have given all the answers here. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.